This is Pete Miller from Speakers Coach, and in this short film, I compare the Sony ZVe10 against the Apple iPhone 11 Pro Max. I'm looking at lens width, I'm looking at the difference in color capture with no filters attached, and I'm looking at stabilization. It's an extremely bright and sunny day in Sydney, Australia, and I'm traveling on the harbour aboard a public transport ferry with the strong wind making a sometimes rough ride. So it was a perfect scenario for testing a traditional camera setup against a mobile phone camera. Lens. Well, as you can see, the Sony 16 to 50mm kit lens is quite narrow compared to the width of the three iPhone lenses. This is particularly important when you are filming a large outdoor scene like this. So for lens width, the three separate iPhone lenses have a significant advantage over the single Sony kit lens. Now, the color preference, well, the depth of color and the detail and definition of the boats and the buildings you can see there, it's a personal choice often, but I believe there is a slight difference, particularly when it comes to glare. Even without a polarizing filter, the Sony lens is able to reduce the shine off the water because it only has to compensate for one lens, while the iPhone struggles because the three lenses cannot combine to reduce the glare easily. I actually tried iPhone clip-on lenses and the result was dismal for this reason. Trying to cover three lenses with one filter is really too much to expect. And lastly, we have stabilization. The Sony ZVe10 is sold as a vlogging camera, which means it has to be ready for filming on the go without too many accessories. So I was interested to see if I could hand hold the Sony camera on a rough ocean ride and compare it with the iPhone sitting nice and steady on a DJI Osmo 3 gimbal. I think it holds up okay. Remember, I'm holding it with one hand and the wind was really blowing hard, which is impossible to do with an iPhone without a gimbal. All in all, the Sony's one lens does a good job dealing with the bright light and the rough seas, but its big drawback is the narrow width of view. So it looks like I've either got to buy me an expensive, heavy, wide lens or just stick with the iPhone for panoramic outdoor scenes like this. If you like to keep your camera kit nice and small, then subscribe to the Speakers Coach channel and see how I get great results from a minimal kit while saving money. This is Pete Miller. We're going to see you online. Bye for now.